back with my update for my Texlax. I finally finished my stretch and I ended at 54 weeks post. So I didn't went past 54 weeks, which is good because I was not trying to go further than actually 53 weeks. But obviously, like I said in my last video, which was the update, that because of my work schedule, I had to basically push it back and wait until I get a chance when I was actually off to do my hair. So before I get into that, I know I'm gonna get asked what I'm wearing on my lip, but actually I'm not wearing any makeup. I got this lipstick the same day. I got two lipsticks the same day I bought my texturizer, and one is a NYX lipstick. This one is called Perfect Taupe, which is like a really dark skin type color nude. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a chocolate nude. It looks really nice on, but compared to my lipstick from NYX, which is Tea, it's like you can tell like this one is a little bit more darker. So I actually picked that up because I wanted to try that, and I was like, I don't know, I just thought it would go well with my skin tone. I play with it a little bit, but I'm not too sure how I feel about it yet. And I also picked up this one, which is called Pink About It, which is a Relvon matte lipstick, which I love. It's a really nice pink, and I just played with it a little bit and put it on. I actually lined it up this year look, so I don't have any facial makeup on, just that. And then I went and I got my brows did, which I actually just cleaned up with concealer. That's about it. I'm not wearing any face makeup on. And I finally got my earrings that I told you guys that I wanted to get from June Mint. I had to wait for a while before they went back in stock. I don't even remember the name. It's called, I'm not even gonna say the name. I'm gonna put the name up there. But yeah, this was the only thing. And then they had another earring on their side that I found really interesting, and when this came, I was actually really impressed. It looked way more beautiful in person, and it's a lot like heavier to the point that it's not like a cheap quality. So I was like, I'm gonna wear my earring today, and my hair is just in a my easy comb. I put my easy comb, just pull it to the front, and then it gathered my hair to the back, and it's basically like, it looks like I have my hair in a half do, but it's not really a half do because my hair is just down. It just pulled all together like that. Anyways, so yeah, the day that I was planning to do my texturizer Texlax was on Tuesday, which was the 10th, I believe. But I actually did it on Tuesday, but this is what happened. I went to work on Monday. I was supposed to close with all the girls at my store, but I had to go open instead of close, so I got to come off early from work. So what happened is, when I went on lunch, I decided to go get my texturizer all the way by buying it that same day. So I bought it, and then I forgot that I had to buy a deep conditioner because I was out. And luckily, when I came home, I had some of the argan oil restorative mask, the one in the tube. I had some of that, so that worked as my deep conditioner. So I came home and I was like, I'm gonna mix everything, I'm gonna leave it for tomorrow, so it's like easier for me to do if I do decide that I was gonna do my hair the next day, which I was gonna do it, but basically so I don't have to go through the whole process. So I was mixing it up. I finished everything and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it now. So I started perming my hair whilst talking to my husband, not paying attention that you're supposed to apply the petroleum jelly on your edges, you know. And I started, and I was just putting the stuff on and everything, and then like a few minutes later, because I have a tender scalp, my neck started feeling like it was on fire. Luckily, I paid attention to that, and I started to apply it around the rest of my head before I started applying the texturizer there. But my neck did not survive. I have like a few burns here, so for the next couple of days I'm gonna wear my hair down because it's not in my hair, it's like on my neck of itself. So that's just the only downside. But the rest of my hair, I didn't get no burns, no way on my ears, anything, no way on my scalp, anywhere. My hair really took well to texturizer. So I bought 2 kits, and I did actually use all 2. And my last Texlax video, which I actually showed how I did it, that's exactly how I did it this time also. I didn't wait for it to as soon as I finished my last set of hair, basically the last section that I was working on, and that was actually my bangs. I did that last by itself, and I went into the shower right away. And the thing about it is, I used both containers of the texturizer, which was kind of like, wow, thank God I bought two. The last time I did use both of it, but I used like, I think like most of the other container, but I still had a little bit left back. This time I had none because I had so much new growth. And a lot of you were asking me if I usually smooth out my Texlax. No, I don't, because that defeats the purpose. That's going to give you like a straight relaxer. And what I did for mine, I poured all of the oil that came with both kits into the product, and then I filled up a bottle of applicator bottle, one of the small ones, with coconut oil, and I just squeezed the entire bottle into my the texturizer mixture also. So I just like basically, I don't know, bring it down the strength of it a little bit more. So that's what I did. And then afterwards I came out of the shower and I towel dried my hair a little bit, not too rough, and then I applied my Argan Restorative Mask, which is doing a deep conditioner. And I went and I sat on the dryer for like a little bit and I deep conditioned my hair. Then afterwards I had to go back in the shower. Now I was going to do a protein treatment, a strong one, the same day, which would have been my Apogee treatment, the 2-step treatment, but I was so tired, you guys don't even understand that. I just did the light protein treatment, which is the 2-minute one and not the 2-step one. And then I did like a co-wash with my deep conditioner and I came out of the shower. When I came out, it was around like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I'm not sure. So I didn't get a chance to actually blow dry my hair till the next day. So what I did, I actually braided my hair up into 2 braids. So I did like a braid up, but my hair was not wet, it was like damp. So I braided up and then I tied down my edges with a scarf and I put my hair up in a bun, and then I actually wore this. This is the whole combination of what I wore, and I went to bed. The next day I got up, my hair was still somewhat damp because I have a lot of hair, as you guys know. So the braids, and being that it was such a fresh relax, I just grabbed it and braided up. I still had like a few dampness between it, so I took it out and I started blow drying my hair. And afterwards, when I was finished, I blow dried my hair in 2 sections. I took my FHI flat iron, the 2-inch one, and I flat ironed my hair in 2 sections, literally. The reason why I did that is because I didn't want my hair to get straight, but I still wanted to look like I got a fresh perm. And afterwards I did that. I just like basically brushed my edges, and then I what you call it, that's basically, I didn't do anything else, and then I just flat ironed my bangs. So after that I had to go out and I got my brows did, and then when I came home I was like, I was gonna record the video telling you guys how I did the whole process the same night, but then I decided to just do my video where I trim my ends. And in that video, a lot of you were asking me, it's more like a cut. Yes, it's more like a cut, but for me, I consider that a trim, because when you go to the salon, they actually do a cut. That's more like chopping grass. I don't know how to describe it, but it's more. And for me, I just felt that had to go. For me to see like progress in my hair, that had to go. And I retained so much length. I can't wait to show you guys the progress pictures. My hair got back to hip length. I mean, not the full body of my hair, just a few sections that were really longer than the rest. It got back to full, not full hip length, like hip length. And then obviously I was past waist length, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna cut my hair. I actually didn't measure to see what, like, how much should I cut off. I just estimated the thin ends, and that's what I cut off, in the sense like my hair now looks so much fuller. I mean, obviously some of this will have to go eventually also, but I'm gonna let that grow out and then snip it again. So now that I got the cut trim, my hair just looks totally fuller. It looks thicker. I have to say the texturizer took well, and my stretch did me justice this time. Like my whole hair, the entire thing, even when I did the texturizer, my hair felt so, it had so much volume. It was like, I think my stretch was worth everything I went through, even though I did get a few shedding. And when you're stretching, you are going to expect shedding because you have 2 sets of textures. That's not going to ever stop. Like the fact of you not having shedding, you are going to get shedding. If you don't get shedding, tell me how you're doing it, because I got shedding, but it wasn't like shedding to the point where I was doing this and the hair was just coming out. It was just like a few strands there in the day, like every other day, or sometimes within a day or two I'll get like hair like that. But like I said, for me, I just don't stress it. I just go with the flow, and I just style my hair up, blow dry it, do whatever the case may be, and just go. For me, the easiest thing for me to always do is bun it and just go. But I just try to enjoy it, and I try not to think of it like, oh my god, my hair is so much week exposed, blah, blah. Half the time, honestly guys, I don't even know how many weeks exposed I am until I actually am sitting here recording a video, updating you guys, and I just like look in my little book thing, and then I know. And then I actually do have to go and get a new one for this, because obviously my week of my stretch is going to start all over again, basically to the point where I'm going to start counting the first week, the second week, and my first week is going to start next week, and that is going to be on the, I don't know what date it is, but it's going to start next week. Now, a lot of you are saying, I don't get the point in stretching for a whole year and then relaxing your hair and all this stuff. Some people may wonder like why, but unless you have the patience and the tolerance to deal with a whole year of new growth and you feel like you can go longer, then I say go for it. But I just have the patience for this. I'm not trying to go a year and 10 months, a year. No, I think a year is just good, and then I start fresh for the whole year. There's nothing wrong with being natural, but I just like the Texlax feeling of my hair, and I really don't have the time to like take the effort into managing a whole new set of texture, which would be like my whole fresh head of natural hair. I haven't managed my hair. I actually don't think I ever managed my hair when it was actually natural. My mom used to do that, so I'm not even gonna say, well, I don't get the point. I get the point because I'm doing it mainly to retain length. That's my reason. Other people may do it for like thickness. I mean, I do achieve thickness doing it, but mine is basically retain length, because retaining the length helps me to cut that much off and still have like close to waist length hair. Obviously my hair is not touching waist length no more, but it's like, this is like the waist, and I got about this much more to get to waist length. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a achievement for me, and then I get a plus by getting my hair thicker. So that's how I basically see the point for me doing it. So yeah, that was basically how I did the whole process. It wasn't nothing new. I just did the same thing I did for my last video, but like I said, I used both kits this time, and I'm gonna show you guys a picture obviously of what I used, just in case a lot of you might not remember, and I'll put a link to the video down below, which would be the Texlax video. And of course I'm gonna put pictures on my previously relaxed hair and my updated relaxed hair. Why do I keep saying relax? My previously Texlax hair and then my updated Texlax hair now. And then I'm going to show you before and after the cut, obviously, and let you guys see what it looks like. And that was basically it. I hope this update, you know, lets you guys know what's going on. If you're wondering how I've been dealing with my hair since basically how I keep it moisturized, because it's a fresh Texlax. What I usually do, and I've been doing this since I started doing my own hair, to enjoy the process of basically enjoying your Texlax or your fresh relaxer, whatever the case may be, I use a little bit of moisturizer. When I say a little bit, like, this is not moisturizer for your hair, but I'm just showing you guys about this much, and I actually just like put it mainly on my ends, because obviously that's always going to be the driest part. And if you can tell, look at this, like, that's the thickness of my hair. And then I take my coconut oil and I oil my scalp. Not all crazy, and I don't do it every night, because obviously my hair is going to start to get way down, and then I need to wash it. And what I do is also I take a little bit of moisturizer and I moisturize the edges of my hair. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then I tie my hair down with either this or my head wrap thing, and then I put this on and I go to bed. So that's how I've been managing it. And I usually wear my hair out for like a week, and then I'll wash it the next week. I know usually the pattern is wash my hair Wednesday and Sunday, but whenever I get a fresh relaxer or perm, whatever the case may be, I always enjoy it for a whole week. You know, enjoy it, and then I go on to basically the next week. It's going back to my routine, co-washes, then shampoo washes, etc, etc. So I hope that breaks it down for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And of course, stay to the end for pictures, and if you have any comments or questions, please put them below. And also I will update my blog with the pictures, so you guys can check it out if you want to see up close how the results is. Also, the first picture with my hair before it was cut, that was actually taking through the day by myself, so it's not like the brightest. And then the second one, when I actually trimmed my hair, my husband took that picture, so it shows a little bit more better than the first picture I took. So that's why it looks that way, just in case you guys are wondering. That's about it. I don't want to keep rambling on and then have you guys sitting here like a 30 or 40 minute video. So that's about it. Until my next video, talk to you guys later. Bye.
Make it wibble wobble wibble.